sound. Just double checking. There you go. Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, morning, where everyone is, and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well and keeping cool in COVID. It's not the easiest times. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the solution. Okay. Just a little bit more about me before I start, for those that don't actually know who I am and what it is that I do. I'm a ex-yacht first officer of 10 years experience, and I came home to develop a dashboard that has the potential to help the super yachting community, but in many ways, not just the yacht crew themselves, the agencies. I tend to assist vessels themselves, recruitment companies, a few more like there's provision companies that are coming on board as well, marketing companies. The system is built around communication, because at the end of the day, I personally think that the yachting industry has a few things wrong with it. Not wrong, but there isn't a system in place, a very well-structured system for crew to know that, okay, cool, if I'm going to invest this money, I would like to know for certain that I'm going to get a job. Okay, pretty clear stuff. The way people tend to apply for work doesn't always work for them, so they don't get replies. Okay, that happens quite often. People don't know how to copy or how to write copy. And what I mean by writing copy, applying for a job, not just simply saying, hey, I see you're looking for someone, here's my CV. More of a structured, professional approach to it, where it's simply laid out, pre-planned in a template, informing the person of everything that they should know, okay, and writing a compelling reason why they should hire you. Because at the end of the day, you're entering a very niche industry, okay, that's owned by 1% of the world that calls themselves billionaires. Think about that for a second, okay? So if you intend to find work and intend to take this venture, I assure you that the system will not only help you be more contactable, more approachable, more educated, but you will understand maritime matters better than ever before. Okay, the solution that this dashboard solves is it is a complete all-in-one communication platform that allows you to market in 5 different ways. Okay, you can email, SMS, voice message, Facebook message, and webhooks. Webhook is outbound communication where it integrates with third-party apps. Excuse me, I'm going to get a glass of water. I'll be right back. Okay. 5 ways of communication. Very simple, guys. If you write an email better than the last guy, if you approach an agency and you leave a mark, if you leave a mark on someone's life, if they remember you, if they follow you for a reason, right? Giving them that reason is the most important part, okay? And having a visualization of your career, your call it a sales pipeline, okay? Then you start to have more structure. You start to get more people contacting you back. You start to get more people that actually care. People that are going to take action on your ask, all right? All about the ask. Now, in the past, I've spoken about the 12 A's to online success and influence. I've spoken a lot about, I've spoken a lot of shit, that's for sure, but at the end of the day, I love it. I've been building the system for quite a while now. Okay, I've been studying marketing for the past year. And what I'd like to show you is how it's ending up. Okay, it's about 95% finished. Nothing's ever fully finished. Okay, and what the system does, it's going to allow you to, let me just make sure this works. Make sure this works. It's always paranoia. Yeah, okay, cool, it works. So what this is going to allow you to do is communicate with the authority of the industry. Okay, it's going to allow you to communicate with agencies on the next level. It's going to allow you to bulk notify someone. Okay, cool, I don't want to work here anymore, I want to move on to the next one, instead of sending one email out at a time, which just takes forever, and updating all your portfolios. I know how difficult it is. I did it for 10 years, okay, and I just didn't stick around on boats for long enough. Well, long enough to. I was on a lot of boats. Just leave it at that, okay. And what I'm going to show you now, how I'm going to show it to you, is very important, because you need to understand that this dashboard truly does defeat dock walking, okay? Because if you use the system for what it's built for, you are going to be very shocked. Now, I will be doing a complete course. I've already done one, okay? Well, as I'll show you now, I'm going to give you a overview of the library, the resources, and how you're going to set it up from the beginning. I'm going to show you the integrations, okay? How to set up your integrations will not be covered. Well, it will be covered, but I won't get into too much detail of it. I want to show you the functionalities of it. The very first thing I'm going to bring up is who I work with and how this system came to be. I invested in a lot of software, right? I would find some like software deals everywhere just by simply having extensions at the top of my bar here. Okay, that's all. It's like notifications telling me, okay, cool, now there's a new software being launched by AppSumo. Get that. So I get it. Right? On and on and on. Until I got way too many software, but now it's perfect. So I bought lifetime licenses, and I found the system, a pipeline system. Okay, I bought a lifetime license, and then I figured out, okay, cool, why don't I talk to the guys that actually built the system, and they're called High Level. All right. Now, let me come to show you what High Level looks like. High Level is the back-end developer of the system. It's a company in America. They're huge. They are incredibly professional. This is the best marketing company in the world, I honestly got. Okay? Their knowledge base. This is the support portal. Okay? I am not an affiliate of them. I am a customer. I will become an affiliate. Just right now, I don't need to be an affiliate because I'm trying to build my agency. Okay, an agency for agencies at the end of the day. This is the actual just knowledge base where it shows you how it connects with Mailgun, your email deliverability. It connects with your Twilio numbers. So a Twilio number is the same as what an Uber number is. Okay, when an automatic notification gets sent to you, your car will be within 5 minutes. It's sent via Twilio. Okay, it's exactly the same system. There's a lot in here. So, and it's also built on AI. So whatever you would like to know, you can just search the term. Okay, we'll go websites. Okay, troubleshooting domains. Okay, cool. That's usually a big one. If I did not explain it well enough in my onboarding videos, you have access to this, where you can simply come and watch the video. 6 minutes, it shows everything. So the support behind this is insane. Let me come back to, okay, so let me stop for a second here. I'm currently in my agency account, so the back end of it. All right, this is where I come and design the system. All right, this is the back end. They are the back end developers, sorry, and I'm the front end developer, meaning, okay, cool, I go and create the accounts for everyone. I set up the triggers. I load and design the snapshot. Okay, so what I mean by a snapshot is, let's say, for example, so these are companies, right? And this is a company in Cape Town who uses the system. This is a company also in Cape Town. This is a client, a Yacht. It's my other business, this business. At the end of the day, Chatted Vets. I help people use the internet. Ellen and Cullen is a couple that I work with. Ellen as an individual, Queen of Crew Solutions is as a business. You get the lights. Oh, sorry, you get the gist of it. So these are all separate people and all companies, right? Because I'm the front-end developer, I obviously need access to these accounts. to help you set it up, but I do cover this in the videos. So to not go into too much of the back end of it, I'm going to just show you an example of, let's go do, I wanted to do Chat Event because it has contacts in it already. It's set up. The other guys are still, they're updating their portfolios and they're coming along. This is the launch of it at the end of the day. So I'm going to go review the details real quick to show you how it's connected. It's connected to my Outlook account, which is a private domain. My general info would be the business name, my address, and then the social profiles that connects with it is your Facebook URL, Google, LinkedIn, Foursquare, all of them. Twitter, Yelp, Instagram. You can also connect your blog and your Google Places ID, meaning if you have a listed Google My Business account, right? And what I want to do now, sorry, my mouth is dry. Okay, what type of account does Chat Event use? Okay, I'm going to go load a snapshot. And a snapshot is, let's say, okay, I'm not an auto dealer snapshot, coaching. I am a coach. However, this is a marketing agency snapshot, all right, or home services snapshot, gym, dentist. There they are. Okay, those are the main ones. There's 19. They cover everything, or you can make your own, which eventually is too much work. We'll just choose the marketing agency snapshot. Okay, and then it's going to bring in the assets such as calendars, campaigns, custom fields, custom values, forms, funnels, pipelines. Okay, all of these are all the functionalities of the individual account now. So I'm going to proceed. It's going to check in for conflicts. There are a few conflicts. Please choose which assets to overwrite. Okay, so I'm going to go look at, let's go have a look at which ones are. We'll just skip it for now. Copying the data, it will send you a notification once it's completed. Cool. So now I'm going to go to that account. And it's going to open up a completely different dashboard now. But this is what you get. This is what the client gets. This is your back end, or yeah, this is your CRM. This is your front end. This is where it all happens. Okay. You have got, the first thing pops up, you have no Twilio number associated with this account. Okay, I left that for a reason because I wanted to show you how I'm going to go set up a number for myself now. The Twilio, I've already done the back end developing of it. All the client has to do, which they do in the actual onboarding videos as well, is come to settings, come to phone numbers, add a number. Let's say I want to get an American number. This is where it gets a little bit complicated, but I do discuss it on our onboarding video when we first have our chat. Area code, so America 21. Let's go look for 21. Okay, let's say code for 212. Sorry, so what is Florida? I can't remember. It's 2 Florida. Florida. Codes. Phone codes. Florida phone codes. Or America phone codes. Okay, cool. So 786 is, okay, Miami is cool. Let's go get a Miami number. 786. Okay, available numbers. We've got all of these ones. And let's go choose this one. Okay, so it tells me please upgrade your Twilio account. Only upgraded accounts can purchase phone numbers and make phone calls. Obviously, I'm not going to go give a number out to every guy that joins and he's just going to go crazy and phoning from all over the world. That's not going to work because it's going to cost a lot of money. So it takes a bit of onboarding until you're ready to do that. But once you're ready, you get a phone number. And an example of a complete phone number would be like this, just to show you. Okay, there I add the numbers now. And at the top, I can now go phone out of my dashboard. I can call from Green Yacht Crew Solutions and from the test phone number, and it phones anywhere in the world. Pretty cool, right? Sweet. So let's go back to the account. So that's the very first thing I want to, well, just get out the way is that the phone works. It's just going to pop up with that bar in my account until I connect it because I'm the developer of it. This won't be shown to you. And let's go back to the dashboard. So, like I mentioned, this is a full communication platform, okay, meaning we're going to go use the email now. We're going to set up our email. I'm going to assume that you're going to assume that it's set up now. So I've already set up the actual integrations of the accounts. I'm going to set up the Google, the Facebook accounts. You do need a Facebook business page though to connect the account to sync with your Facebook, meaning it doesn't sync with your personal profile. Okay, guys, it's going to come and sync up in integrations, settings. Right, it's going to sync up with the account that you choose, and a standard Google account. This can be a Gmail account. It doesn't have to be owned at your name. I just have a Google business account, so that's why it's like that. But I can connect it to any. You can connect it to any Gmail account. A Google My Business. If you don't have one, cool. You don't need one, but I suggest that you start looking at one for your future, because that's where it is. And then it's connected to my Facebook account as well. Select the page, chat events, and then the ad account as well. That is my Facebook ad account because I have a reporting suite for my Facebook ads, my Google ads, all of it. Okay, this is a dashboard of the things beast, guys. Okay, so complete the dashboard. Once everything is now set up, okay, what I wanted to show you guys, the power of it is very simple. We're going to go and update our contact lists. Okay, we need contact lists because we need to contact people. Obviously, where do we find these contact lists and how do we upload them is usually one of the first questions. So the first thing we're going to go do is we're going to go to the training section. Okay, and we're going to go sign up into the premium account or your monthly. It depends on which plan you're on. If you're on the monthly plan or the yearly plan, it depends on the actual account, which email address you get here, because I sign you up on a different platform and then it just syncs in with this. Okay, so I'm going to go and type in my account that I've got here. Sweet. Okay, and then you'll have a welcome onboarding video of setting up your account, a welcome video per se, and then find the link to your training here, which opens up a new tab. And after you're signed in, which will ask you again, luckily than this time, you have your main dashboard here. Okay, which means, okay, cool. Let's go to the onboarding videos again, start here. Yeah, you've got 4 or 5 videos, a detailed instruction on how to set it up. Yeah, you've got your downloads to start with. Okay, this is a contact list. I'll just show you what the contact list looks like for a second here. So contact lists, and then you've got crew agencies in Florida. All of these crew agencies and it's a lot of numbers, guys, and I'll show you why we use that. Okay, because when you at the end of the day you want to come upload these numbers, I can give them for you, or you can upload your own numbers. I show you exactly how to do that. And you come to contact. Okay, and yeah, you'll see that I already have a few contacts. I've already uploaded them. It's the best thing that I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, I'm going to cover this topic quite vaguely because it's a very vast topic and it confuses people. But it's actually very cool. Very, very cool. And before we continue with that, sorry, I actually want to turn my proxies on. So what I mean by my proxies is what's your session cookie? Okay. Growth hacking. Growth hacking is gangster. Sign in. Growth hacking is the act of code-free data extraction. Okay, and what I mean by that is Google or the internet have given us the capability of using these neat little tricks of extracting data from the internet. Okay, I'm going to explain it in layman's terms: scraping for emails, and getting leads and getting contacts. It is ridiculous what's actually out there. Now, to people that don't, a lot of you are going to probably say, okay, cool, I've never heard about this, and this is dangerous, and it's people just don't know what growth hacking is. They find the word hack and they're like, oh wow, this guy's going to hack my bank details, or he's going to go get my Facebook profiles. Grow up, Peter Pan. Okay, there's places and tools in place to prevent this. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. Sorry, proxies very, very briefly. A proxy is a code, okay, that you tell your computer that your server is currently in America or wherever you choose to be. Okay, so for example here, I don't want Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, or any of these international companies, or mainly Google, to know that I'm busy scraping the internet with my computer. I must make them think I'm doing it with another computer. And you do that by purchasing proxies. Okay, you can get free proxies, and I do provide with free proxies here in your development section. Underneath proxies, you'll find a full list of the 10 best free proxies and list for web scraping, and a complete description of how they work. Okay, but I'm going to just briefly explain them and show you how I use them. I'm going to just come turn it on. So put, say, username to password, and then back to via IP, and it's going to provide me, it's going to warm up the proxies now. Okay, so it starts counting down because it takes 29 minutes for for all 5 of my proxies to warm up. Now I've got 5 proxies because it's the minimum you can buy. Now just stay with me. This is just a safety, and this is a safety precaution, so that when you start scraping and start connecting your actual dashboard or your Facebook to these accounts and start getting the information out of them, you don't get blocked out of your account. Now that does happen. It happens a lot, but you don't get blocked out of your account for long at all. It's like a minute. We've got to go confirm it's you using your Facebook. But I'm showing you now how to prevent that from happening. Okay. So I quickly want to come turn this on before I forget, because it does take half an hour. Okay, and then let's come to the dashboard here. Okay, so while the proxies are warming up, what we're going to do is we're going to go and find some contacts. Okay, I'm going to find some brand new contacts. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to come into my Phantoms. Okay, first tool of the day is Phantom Buster. Phantom Buster is the, say, let's call it what am I going to call it now? The Swiss Army knife of growth hacking. Thanks to Kirill for saying that. The guys that I follow from growth hacking, one of the biggest communities that exists, probably the biggest one. I forgot to start the group here. It's too late. It's too late now. Okay. All right. So, for example, automate simple actions: LinkedIn profile scrapers, LinkedIn network boosters, Instagram auto follows, Instagram follower collector, LinkedIn. This is heaps, guys. Okay. And I explain how to use them. Well, I don't explain how to use them all, but I do a diligent job of explaining how to use them. But I'm going to come to my dashboard. Okay, everything is a dashboard. There's browse phantoms. There's get inspired. So find some word templates. Let's go find. I know how they work, so I'm going to come to all categories. Okay, and because I want to find contacts, right? That's what I want to do. I'm going to go and use the actual, well, one of my favorite ones, which is Google Maps search export. The reason this is my favorite is because anyone can use this. I have other software that I use to find leads. Okay, I've got a lot of software, guys. I use Leads Gorilla. Okay, so maybe I should just show you guys Leads Gorilla instead. Yeah, I'll show you a wee bit of Leads Gorilla instead. Show you a bit of this, yeah. I'll show you both. Okay, so Leads Gorilla is a marketing software that I invested in, lifetime license. that allows me to find people and help them, essentially. Okay, do have my satellite view. I can go drop myself anywhere in the world. Let's go find some people there in Cape Town. Okay, don't necessarily have to do that. Let's go find some leads. Let's do Facebook. Now, leads can be crew, leads can be agencies, leads can be a big word, guys. Okay, when it comes to online marketing, there's a big phrase, leads. Okay, I'm going to use Facebook pages as an example. I'm going to enter my keyword. In this example, we want to find crew agencies, correct? Because we want to send them an email and we want to inform them of our existence. We do not want to spam them. We want to find them because we've got no experience, remember, to work on boats. Sorry, guys, if you are asking questions here, I haven't checked. You're more than welcome to ask questions and I'll answer them, just so you know. You've got, where was I now? Okay, approximately leads gorilla. Let's enter the keywords. I'm going to go say yacht crew treatment agencies location. Let's go choose so it's Caribbean season coming up. Let's go get Miami, Florida. I'll go search. Okay, so while this guy's going to go search, yacht businesses or yacht recruitments in Florida, in Miami, their Facebook pages. All right, any business or any company, any Facebook page, essentially that's got the keywords to do with yachting, is going to pop up right over here. Okay, now this is everyone that's in the yachting industry, their Facebook pages, how optimized they are. I'm not going to go choose anyone. I don't want to make trouble for anyone. I'm just letting you know, or not. I'm just showing you what the software can do. It tells me, this information is already on the internet as it is, guys. It's up to you to physically approach them in the best way possible. Okay, and I suggest with a very, very structured way, because you have to respect the industry and where they stand, and you have to understand that this niche is not going to, it's not going to stop growing. This industry continuously grows. All right. So how I would use this, I would simply come and I could select them all, and then select them to manage leads, which I've already done in the past. So I'm not going to do it right now. I just want to show you how I get the information. Could also export this to a CSV, which I've done in the past as well. But I'll do an example. I'll put it on desktop and I'll say contacts or crew agencies Miami. I'll save it on the desktop. And then I'll come back to the CRM. First I'll go view the document because I have to go and update the fields. Okay, open this with numbers. Right, now very important the following, guys. When we upload documents, when we get our own contact details, it's very important to actually make sure that we don't take people's email addresses that aren't valid, that we just start randomly emailing people whose addresses don't actually exist. I'll come to it in a second. That is called, why isn't this thing opening? Email deliverability and what it's all about. Okay. For example, these email addresses are all valid. I'm going to vouch for that right now because I've already tested them and I know these companies are good. Okay. For example, now we've got our headings, name, rating. I don't need the actual rating for my contact list. So I'm going to come delete this column. Phone number is fine. Email. Their likes, that's the Facebook page likes amount. I could use that, but not in this example. A Facebook link. Yeah, it's always good to have the link to their Facebook. So it's easily accessible. A link to the website, a description of the company. We don't need that. We know what these companies do. And yeah, that's fine. We only need these fields. So we've got name, We'll change this to agency name. Phone number, we'll change to just number. Email, we'll change. We don't have to change it. I'm changing it because I know the system. It's much better to have the headers of the columns. They need to be kosher and on par with the headers in your contact management system when you upload the original file. You'll see what I mean now. So link, we will call it link, and website we will call website as well. We'll leave it like that, and then we'll come and export this file to a CSV. We'll save it Crew Agencies in Miami, and we'll leave it underneath desktop. And then we're going to replace the original one, so we don't, keep getting the same documents. After it's been saved, we come back to our lovely dashboard, to our contacts, and we're going to come say import contacts. Select your okay, wait, not yet. I want to go make sure I've got the custom fields. Always forget to do this. You want to now come put in those fields. Okay, the headers. We want to make sure that they are actually in there. So now it comes with the standard ones, which are the ones we just put in, all right? But I want to show you how that would be done. See website there. For example, website is there with a capital, and there's without one. So here, if I come and edit this, and I just make it without the actual capital, website. Your business's website placeholder. Yeah, it's fine. Contact, save. Can I create a custom form? Then okay, there's already see, it tells you there's already an existing field. So I'm doing this for nothing. Let me just go and upload the contacts. It's ready to go. Oh no, we don't have the Facebook link yet. Let me check if I've got the Facebook link. So yeah, the columns, this would be, do you currently use a Facebook link for my business? Yeah, Facebook report. Social products there, okay. Import the contacts. Select the CSV, comma separated value. Just so for those that don't know, desktop. Come now, desktop. Okay, so your agency name, select the field. Here we'll come and call it the company name. Number, there should be phone. Email, select field, link, and we'll call this this is the one I was looking for, was Facebook link. Citations website, we'll just call it website. It's fine for now. It'll work. Upload. It's giving me the duplicate options now. Let's say there's a duplicate contacts in there. What do I want to happen? I want the contact to be deleted, or I want it to be, updated, whichever one. So my step 5 is my smart tags, adding the tags, which is very important. We'll get to that later. But a tag is essentially with the heading, which is what? Agencies in Miami. Done. Importing contacts. See, importing 44 contacts. Okay, why? Because I already had these crew agencies in my library. I've just updated the actual contact list now. Okay, so now I add a filter and I call it again. Agencies in Miami. Okay, and it segments the list for me. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so underneath all my contacts in this account, they're all there now. Okay, ready to go. But because I segmented them, I can now go and say, okay, cool, crew agencies in Miami, there all they are. I can They're all segmented now. And marketing companies in Cape Town, my LinkedIn contacts, you get the gist, right? So that's how we do that. That's how I got those contacts. But let's do a quick phantom buster. Let's look where the proxies are. Proxies are lying. Let me just quickly check here. Oh, okay, they're 16 minutes away from warming up. That's fine, we can do it. We'll start using it now, it's fine. Okay, so because I don't use these proxies that often, I don't need to worry about them being 100% warmed up, and I'm not going to be using them much right now. Okay, so what I'm going to come do now is hide myself. And the way I'm going to do that is on my Mac, I'm going to go to my network preferences. Underneath advanced, I'm going to go to proxies. I'm going to say secure web server. Okay. And then it opens up the proxy server, your port, and your username and password. So these 4 options now. Now I want to go and do the following. I want to go look at the IP and the proxy. Where do I want to be, scraping from today? And I'm going to go look, let's say Los Angeles. So we'll go take this proxy, this IP address there, and we'll just come replace this one. And we look at the ports, the same port, 3128, yeah. And then my username and password. Okay, I come and simply put them in there as well, but you'll see that they're already there. I'll say apply, okay, and I'll apply that. Okay, cool, right? Now it's done. Essentially, it's done now. And the way I test that is by coming to back here. I'll say close this. You test that. Well, I do have a proxy tester, so I can just do that with my proxy here. Make sure the proxy works. Email and key. So I'll come and find that up here. Make sure that these proxies work. Copy that. Authorized. Okay, status not checked. Proxies. Support, download the results. Okay, so they're not. Some proxies have failed. You may either place the URL following this link. Okay, so they're not ready yet. It's cool. That's why we come and check them. We want to make sure that they work. So we have 15 minutes left. So we wait. What we'll do now is we'll come and set up the Google Maps search export phantom. Let's come and do that. Okay, now I'll be doing a lot more videos on how these phantoms work, guys, but let's go do a simple search export. And how they work is like this. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to type in career agencies in Miami. So let me show you. Career agencies in Miami. Use exactly the same example as before, except this time we're doing Google. So there it brings up about this page. Now this is me just knowing that my proxies are busy warming up and they're working, because now it's telling me my IP address is from there. So my proxies are ready to go. Making sure that I choose the correct captures, making sure that it's a secure network now. Okay. And career agencies in Miami, still the same thing. Private yacht career agency, these are your most searched keywords. Yes, these are good keywords, eh? See, these are good keywords. Cost per clicks as well. Okay, and then I'll simply go click on maps. Okay. And then you'll see, this is how cool this is actually. Let's go Super Yacht Crew. Okay, there's a few more that pops up. Yeah. All right. So now how this works is when you zoom out, you'll see that this changes. Okay. Like when you zoom out, that changes, goes dark, because that what it does is it updates your range. Okay. So the bigger the map gets, more agencies it shows. Make sense? And now we simply do this. We go and click that URL and then stop it. We copy the URL and back in our dashboard here in Phantom Buster, Google Maps search export. We go and edit this one, launch it essentially. And it tells you a Google spreadsheet, that's for mass, okay? If you want to do a lot, a Google Maps search URL or a single search term. I haven't even done a search term yet, but let's just do this example. And then I simply paste the URL, spreadsheet settings, name the column. So that's if you use a Google, name of the column containing Google Maps search URL. Okay, that's if you use a Google spreadsheet. So, Google spreadsheet. But we won't use a spreadsheet right now. We'll just use the actual URL and we'll just say save. Okay, we don't need to do anything in here except put the browser which we're using. So we're using an English browser. We'll just leave all of this empty because we want to get as many as possible. 200 if the results is empty. So 200 is the highest number you can go per search export. 200 is quite a lot. You can extract the details, the result file settings. So you give it a name and you say, what do you call it? Exactly the same thing. Career agencies in Miami. Save. Okay. Now we come and we want to do the settings properly. We keep it on a launch manually, meaning we'll just do it once. Notifications if there's any error. In case of error, there won't be any errors, and we physically view if it's going to work or not before it even gives us a notification. And then we want to come to the advanced settings. In the advanced settings, we want to go just once, okay, where you can go and set a time and date. We want to do it now, and you want to go folder management. We're just going to do it once. We'll leave all of this as it is. We want to come put in proxies, remember? And we'll use HTTP, and then it's going to come and connect here. In the wrong information. Don't know why that just happened. And I will make sure that this information is also correct. So password, all right, username. So it's this here. I will just copy the one we just took. Yeah. And then I'll say save. And voila, now you launch it. Okay, you launch it and you look for the successful authentication. It's running. Yes, processing. So it's good. It got the correct. It's authenticated. Proxies are working, and now it's running. It's got 7. It's got 5% going. It simply just goes. It gets all the information, and while that runs, we come back and we have a look around. We'll come just wait at the dashboard. Nothing else really happens. It's just it's done. Career agencies Miami is done. It wasn't 200. 200 is just obviously the max number that it could take. So now we'll say, let's download this. Career agencies Miami, number 1. So this is a duplicate. We'll save it as it is. And we'll have a look at that. Open in Finder, show in Finder. And you'll see that open this with Numbers app. It places all the URLs there. Okay, so this is the actual place URL. We don't need this. We'll come and delete this. Okay, and there's all the titles again. Same thing, subtitle, review count, categories, all it's all information that's listed on Google at the end of the day. Okay, we don't use this for this. We can see which categories are this is quite important. addresses, QR codes. We don't need all of this stuff here. Websites, phone numbers, hours that they're open. We just want the important information, which is email and phone number. Okay, query, we don't need the query or timestamp, so we'll delete that. Delete the columns. And now, guys, what will we do? Attribute, we don't need that either. Delete. Delete. Review count. Exactly the same as I did before. Okay? At least they're all claimed, all done. That would simply now be uploaded here as well. Okay? Like I'm not going to do it again because I just did it here. But you guys can see that, look, it's exactly the same information. I just got mine and I got more from the software that I bought. Okay, cool. So now we have the information. What do we do next? Okay, without any further ado, that's how we get contacts, guys. Okay, pretty cool stuff, right? We want to send them an email. We want to notify them that we exist. We want to send a CV, etc., etc. I wanted to just show you how we do that. I want to show you how a campaign would work. All right, best for campaign to do is, well, let me come and show you the dashboard a bit more. I haven't gone enough into this yet. So now let's set up a pipeline. Settings. First thing we do after guys, remember, I'm assuming that, well, I'm acting as if, you know, everything is already set up. We're now marketing. We're looking for work. Everything else is managed. You know, our company's set up. Values are done. Domains done. That all gets done after the onboarding call. Remember, in your onboarding call, you've got your, you know, your 4 videos here, which are, say, okay, cool, come here, download your contact lists, which I essentially did already for you. I just showed you how I got that now. That's all there. You've got your customized, it's there, and then everything else is there. And how this works is for on your phone. I'll show you how the mobile app works in a second. All right. What I wanted to come, okay, before we move on, I want to show you the crew mesh real quickly. It's actually important. I haven't even showed you the crew mesh yet, man. Not cool. Okay, so welcome to the crew mesh. Very simple. This is your base. You'll find everything you need. Green Yacht Crew Essentials. Good literature for everyone to come and read. Okay, after reading just this one page, I guarantee you that you'll be like, oh wow, okay, cool, duh. It's the aha moment. Okay, it's where it all makes sense. It's where it's a lot of time that went into this. It's your online positioning, how you should be structuring everything online. What value can you add to the yachting industry? You know, the wow factor always wins. It's important that you come and read this, because if you don't, then you won't know what I'm talking about most of the time. Okay. And what else is in the crew mesh? There's heaps in here, guys. There's let me go show you courses. Let's go show you list crew agencies, crew yachting hubs. Okay, and this is the coolest. This is the coolest by far, because it works like a bomb on the iPad and on the phone. But it's Google Earth that integrates. Okay, while that warms up and opens up, you just come back, close up the rest. So it's going to show you the Google Earth version of it. Okay, and everything else is here. Yeah, claim your freebies, which is, these are all, you know, extra accounts, and just follow where it says start here and follow the rest of the instructions. Okay, your dashboard is there. Your crew mesh, your video training, Yachtlink database, encrypted information, support, everything is in there, and information about the actual industry, the hubs, the locations, all in here, which we'll see in a second. Oh wow. Just check the stream. Okay, cool, yeah. And then you'll see, so present, how this opens up. Crew agencies, and it opens up, you know, okay, cool, let's go put ourselves there in on Teeb. International key, and it says, okay, cool. I love how it zooms in like this. And we're there. Let's go drink a beer. This is insane. Okay, now we're there. Oaks are there washing boats. Okay, and this is on Teep essentially. Okay, guys, there's a lot more. You would simply go and click between place to place, and it takes you to each port, takes you to the key, and it explains everything. All right, very cool stuff. You can come throw yourself around a bit. If you want to go to America, it takes you there. Okay, everything's in there. Come back to Cape Town, it's quite mean. You can get, sorry if I show you, it's the wrong Palma de Mallorca. Brings you back to Palma, Spain, where I've listed all the agencies that are there and what information you need there. Okay, all there. Close it up. Click on the website, how to rank your videos, Integromat. Okay. Let's now say we want to send the okay, the resources, settings. We want to make sure that we can now email. Okay, so we're going to email people. Let's go to marketing. Build a template. Okay, a SMS and email template builder. And we're going to go send a proper email now. Okay, inform everyone. Add an email template or text template. We'll call this bulk agency notification. No, we'll just call it the same crew agencies. Agencies in. Now, guys, before I move forward, just remembered something. Let's make sure that we have accounts with these crew agencies before we just send them an email. We can do that eventually when you check in. Okay, I skipped this. Sorry. Make sure that you have an account with them before you just email them randomly and say, "Hey, how's it?" Okay, don't misuse the system, please. I don't want this to be misused at all. That's the only thing that I'm a bit feary of. That's why we need to please respect what I'm doing here and respect everyone in the scenario. I'm trying to better everyone's methods of communication. Okay, so in the subject line, I'm going to say check-in. Check in, put your name. Check in. Okay, so that they know that you're looking for work. As an example, I'm doing this. Okay, cool. Here you would come and say, very simple. Dear, your custom value. So contact. So if we don't have the contact's first name, remember we have the company's name, company's address. Okay, so we put the company's address in there. So now it will send to each person's, it'll put their company, the address name there, instead of just some random name. That's what custom values are. Here, I'll put, you would simply type out an email how you would type it, and say, for example, let me go look at one here. I don't really want to do too much typing right now. I've done enough of that. So let me go and put a note or something. I'm not going to physically send an email here, guys, because I've already sent my 100 emails limit for the day. Okay, I'll just choose that for an example. It's another business. Put that. Close this thing that I don't need. Delete. And choose copy. Pops up like that, looks pretty cool. Okay, and then I can put in here. Let me just close this up for a second, because I want to get a do I have one in here? Let me quickly check. I think I did make one. Trigger link. Site server link. Okay, we'll get. I could want to get my calendar URL. 3 view 3. Okay. So now I'm just reloading the actual app because I don't want to go out of there now. So it opens up another window. Come now. Wait, I'm messing around here. Let me just save this. Save it. Okay, and it's saved as. I want to come to my calendar. No, come to my settings. Sorry, you want to go grab your calendar URL. Calendars. And I'm not going to design a brand new one right now. I'm going to just show you how I go and select the calendar, book a call with me, my personal booking calendar. Now, for example, this could be your interview calendar. All right, so we'll save that. Click on it, and it opens up my booking calendar, right? My own personalized booking calendar that I can customize as much as I want. I copy that, and I do like this now. I forgot to do this earlier. I'm going to come put it in as a trigger link. Okay, because then we can see who actually clicks on it. My personal booking calendar. Saves it, and then I'll come back to my settings, my templates. Okay. And then where is that template that I just had? Oh, I never saved it. I did save it. Okay, wait, so I added an email template, and we call it Readings WordPress plugin boost your. Okay, we'll use this one as an example. We'll call it in cool informing. Sorry, I keep getting confused sometimes. Crew agencies. I was redoing it. Crew agencies in. I mean, just redoing it because I wanted to put the calendar link in there. And available immediately. Available to start right now. Okay, and then I go, let's just keep this copy again. For example, my script, hi agency contact first name or website or what was it, company name. Okay, and we'll say copy that. And then if you'd like to book me for, if you would, no wait, like to interview me. Interview me. Just an example now, guys. This script here, okay, is obviously it's from something else that I wrote. This is where you introduce yourself. This is where you explain, okay, cool, who you are. This is sales copy, guys. Okay, this is where you sell yourself. If you'd like to interview me, then please, click difficult all this stuff around here. Please click on my calendar link. And the link below. Just an example, okay. And then because we want to track that, we can put in the trigger link. Okay, I see now. This is this one. Let's put in this booking. And then we save it. Okay. And now, for example, crew agencies in Miami, there's the one we had. Delete this one. Sorry, I forgot to add attachments. So we can come add attachments as well. And then say, for example, we're going to go and we find our CVs. So users, let's go. Couldn't find anything. Yeah, agency documents. Yes, a ton of stuff going on here. desktop. Here we go. It's underneath crew, yacht crew, my crew agencies. So here's like a crew member's example, crew CDs. And we'll use this one as an example. Choose that one. What we recently made. Okay, you can upload all your certificates. You can upload a folder. This is your updated CV. Okay, and then you say save. Now, the simplest way to do this I'm still going, cool. The simplest way you could, or to actually execute this, the simplest way would be to come now. Why is this taking so long? I know it's there, it's done. The best way to approach this is very simple. This has stopped working now. It's working or not? So that stopped working. Is this still working now? Yeah, okay, cool. Just make sure. Is this still working now? Yeah, okay. Back on. Okay, cool, guys. Now, my internet stopped working there for a second, but at least it still works. That's why we use OBS streaming software. It's amazing. Okay, don't do anything else. And we're gonna go like this, and then back to the dashboard. So now I'm having problems with the bloody internet. Let's see if this is gonna work. I think this should work probably. You move over to the iPad. That doesn't work. Yeah, I'm having some problems now. This must be enable preview, lock preview, preview scaling. Scale to window, canvas. That's too big. Preview. That's struggling now. Okay, guys, I'm just going to restart. Struggling too much here. Computer screen. Take that away. Yeah, I'm struggling hard now. Let me stop this. Just stop now. The camera's still on. Anyway, it's not working too well.